and I am one of the two band directors here at Roosevelt. Behind you see our marching band. This is made up of freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Some of them are on their main instruments, some of them are on different instruments, some color guard play instruments. We've got them all spread out. As you can see, this is our first performance ever this whole season, so we're really excited to be able to debut our show. This year it's called The Upside of Down. Now you might think, what does that mean? I don't know. Look at, there's slides. I got a bunch of kids that are standing upright. I'm gonna turn them all upside down at some point. Not today, I promise. We're gonna actually only play about half of our show. We're gonna play our first movement and our second movement. And so the overall idea of this concept that we created, the very first song is Out There from the Disney show Hunchback of Notre Dame. And his whole thought was, I just want to be out there amongst the people. I want to live my life. And so imagine you're setting off on a journey. Let's say maybe you're a freshman coming into high school and you have this idea of high school. You're like, I know exactly how high school is going to go. Or maybe you're a senior, you're just graduated. You're like, gosh, I got my whole life ahead of me. I know exactly how it's going to go. I've got my plans laid out. But those of you that have been through a little bit of life know that that's not exactly what happens, right? Life turns upside down. Sometimes you lose control about the ideas that you've got going on in your mind. So our second movement is a mix of Moonlight Sonata and the Teddy Swim song, Lose Control. So after that, the journey continues. We're all flipped upside down. We don't know exactly what we're going to do. Our third movement is from the hit musical Hamilton, The World Turned Upside Down. And the fourth movement that hopefully you'll hear very soon after today is called You Will Be Found from the musical Dear Evan Hansen. And so the overall concept is no matter how twisted and turned up your life can get, somehow you're going to be found by your people, by your community, by anything that keeps you going and keeps you on the path that you want to go on. So that's our overall premise of our show. Like I said, you're only going to see about half of it. If you want to see more, tomorrow is our RHS annual clinic. It's our 11th year that we're putting and hosting on this clinic. It will be made up of bands, not just Roosevelt. It will also be all of the Sioux Falls schools. We're also going to host bands like Brookings, Brandon Valley, Lennox. West Lyon is coming this year from Iowa. So we've got a lot of different talent from different competitions that we're going to see them at. And so we're really excited. It's kind of one of their first opportunities to put on their show as well. So tomorrow, if you would like to come see it, the show is going to start at Howard Wood Field at 6 p.m. Tickets can be found on our website, which is rhsband.org, or our Instagram or our Facebook, or you can just show up and just get a ticket right then and there, which is also fantastic. We would love to have all of you come and see it tomorrow. I promise you what you see tonight is going to be completely different tomorrow. I'm going to change it all in the best kind of ways. So when you see our first opening, we've got all these wonderful stairs. They're not going to do anything for a minute. It's not their fault. I didn't teach them what they're going to do yet. So tomorrow, that's what our plan number one is they're going to learn a wonderful dance that's going to happen. But we're going to have a soloist. We're going to have our pit featured right at the very beginning, which is all of our mallets and auxiliary percussion. Then we're going to have a flute soloist, Kaya. She's currently sitting on the prop waving. Kaya is going to play the flute for us. And then we're going to have Karsten Bergheim, wherever he's at, over there, play an alto saxophone. And then in our second movement, we are going to feature our trombone soloist, Caden Bolio, wherever he's at back there. And then I'm actually also going to feature all of my low brass. All of my low brass change over to trombones. So it's a really cool effect, and they're going to hit you right in the face with all their sound. And I can't wait for you to experience it. So without further ado, I think we're ready. Did I stall? Ramsey is also, oh yeah, that's also second movement, isn't it? Ramsey is going to switch from tuba to guitar. That poor boy has to play tuba, then trombone, then guitar. I'm making him work really hard on this year. And then we also have Jack Laughlin somewhere over there. Hi Jack, maybe, there he is. Playing mellophone towards the end of that, so the second movement. So I really hope that you enjoy what we have to put on for you tonight. And again, I hope you come and see us tomorrow along with all the other bands that are going to be there. It's going to be a really great time. So thank you for letting us do this, and away we go. Thank you so much. We so appreciate it. We're going to actually move this all the way up here, and we're going to play the school song so that way when the football team comes out, it feels like a real home football game. So thank you again so much for your support. Hopefully we see you tomorrow.